Hello gamers and welcome to some more WARNO preview content. This is a preview build, so things might still change a little bit. Let's take a look at CLKA, the second new division in the Free Reinforcement Pack 11, the Kommando Korps Achtergebiet, and they had rear area duty in Netherlands and West Germany. Let's take a look at it. So activation slots, okay-ish. In logistics, infantry quite good. The last slot is a bit expensive, but the rest is very cheap. Artillery decent. Tank quite pricey, but some interesting options. Recon decent. AA also decent. There are some helicopters and decent AA slots. So here you get the Vracht supply truck, the heavy supply truck that's new, I think. Yeah, this one here is new. The heavier version with 2,000 supplies, which is pretty cool. Lots of supplies in just one vehicle for your artillery. You get a command vehicle with smoke. It's already known from which one? From the 4th Division. And then you get your mud, basically. And you get this Mad Max vehicle here, the YP408. Which I think is also new. The entire series of those 408s is new. You also get a forward supply point. Infantry tab, you get this anti-tank gun, which I think is not that great with its really poor accuracy. You get a Dragon 1 squad for just 15 points. Accuracy is very decent, and as you can see, the damage is not too great, but I think it's not too bad. And then you get the ITO is a better AT option, but obviously with limited availability. They come in trucks. You get a heavy machine gun as well. Then you get the Maréchaussée. So that looks like military police troops. And they do have a military police vehicle here with lights and everything, and text as well. So this is really helpful because it helps reduce suppression. You get the Maréchaussée. They are also military police, already known from a previous division, but the vehicle here is new as well. And then here they come with a T3, so that is pretty cool. The MG variant, let's take a look at the difference here. So one is with submachine guns and the other one does have 8 more men, and that means more submachine guns, but also medium machine gun. Availability is a bit lower, so that's actually quite interesting units. You get the Beveling leader, really bad at AT rocket. He's got security, which is nice. You get 2 on the card only. And you get the Beveling. This is a reservist unit, so you can make use of your Maréchaussée. Here you can see it displays, the effect of the reservist trait. You get the Beveling Mobile. They are actually not reservists. They also have security. All those Beveling, I think, have security. And then you get another reservist, and that is the Natre. And they come in this 408. 765 is already known with heavy machine gun, which is a bit slower. Both have smoke. This one is amphibious. And you get the genie out from the bottle. And they only come in a truck, 8 men strong. And they are reservists, have shock, and they have the new trait militia. It was introduced some way back. I think this is a bit weird because they are both reservist and militia. I think that's possibly a mistake here. Then you get the tank Jägers with 2 AT rockets, which is quite nice. The IFVs in this division, as with Div Mob, pretty bad in my opinion, because they just have their machine gun. Here you get another leader, also only 2 on the card. All the leaders have 2 on the card. You get basically Panzer Infantry. This one is already known from the 4th division. Then you do get a MUD with a tank gun. Infantry CMG. Commander, then you get the Law, also not too good. And this one. And they all come in this 408, which at least has smoke. Then you get a commando unit here as a leader. And then another commando. You get commando, shock, and security. Quite nice. 11 men strong. But the AT equipment is really bad. So overall, I think the infantry is interesting, but and plenty. And not too expensive, but it suffers from a lack of, I think, from a lack of AT capabilities in general. And also there's no leader with 3 on the card, which is a bit of a shame. But also the IFVs are not very good, I think. Then you get some mortars. You get the M101, 105 millimeter. You get the 155 millimeter artillery. The M114 is actually new or modernized. You get your M110. That's a really good artillery piece. And you get a cluster. Well, 2 cards actually, these 2. And this one as well. This one as well. So most of them are 2 cards. And here you get a MLRS for cluster. Tank tab. You get TOW. You get FAT, which has the ITO. You get the Prat, already known from the 4th division. They've got the TOW too, so this is a really important tool, I think, for this division. Then you do get the Centurion tank, which is not too great, but cheap. It even has smoke. Then you get the new Leopard 1V in a commander variant, into the normal variant. Very cheap. Armor is pretty bad. Can fire on motion quite nicely as well. And then you get the 2A4, which can do that even better. You get 4 on a card, but you most likely want to upgrade it once. You only have 1 card, so this is kind of like your main battle tank that you need to keep alive. Recon tab, you get the Alouette 2, and you get an Alouette with a minigun, which I think is really cool. So it can fight a little bit on its own, at least. And then you get this one, it has radar. So optics are exceptional. And then you do get the KMA. Is that a new one? I think that might be new as well. It even has military police, so that is a really fun feature. And you get the Werkeners, already known. They can come in Alouette. But the Alouette is only mediocre optics, so it's not like one of those Recon Alouettes. And then you get the Panzerfek Werkeners. And they actually have a decent anti-tank rocket, so they are quite nice, I think, to get into position, because you don't have forward deployment other than your Recon troops. Then the M113. Yeah, with autocannon, nice tool as well. But this one is a new one with military police. It has the worst loadout, obviously, because it doesn't have an autocannon. EA tab, you get the Maxon, you get a Bofors, you get 5 cards of Stingers, so that's a lot. You get an AA helicopter, and you do get 2 cards of Ihawk, which will be your main anti-fighter AA. Helicopters, you've got 2 options, 3 cards in total. You get the BO-105, very known unit here, has been seen several times, 22 penetration with the Hot 1. And then you get the Apache, already also quite the known unit. This is more like an anti-infantry helicopter. Air tab, you do get, I don't think there's a completely new fighter. You get the NF-5A. This is going to be one of your AG options. You do get the Napalm variant, and you also get a cluster variant. You get the F4E Phantom 2, which has the AIM 7M Sparrows. There was a buff to some NATO rockets, which is cool, but I think AIM 7 and I don't know the other one, I've forgotten. And then you get a seaplane, which is nice, can be very helpful. And you get this one, really bad. The F-16 has really bad. This one has a really bad air-to-air missile loadout because of its limited range. And then you get an F-16C cluster. So let's try to throw a division together quickly. I think I'm going to go for the mud because it's cheapest, and we go for one of those trucks and one of these trucks. Possibly 2 of these, actually. Infantry. I do want 1 leader, but the question is which one? The Baveling, or Marchers, they do have the military police. They're 4-man, 7-man, 10-man, and they have smoke, or the commando variant. I mean, the military police is tempting, and the price as well, but I think they can hold off the enemy a bit better. Or these guys. Let me think. I think they are cheaper, both have smoke. I'll go for the beefier squad. That can also come in this. So here we go. We're going to need AT units. I'm going to take this is actually even faster, but on road. So let's take the tank Jägers. We can potentially upvet them once. And we're going to need the dragons. Let's upvet them. And we need the Itos. Let's not upvet them because otherwise we don't have that many. I do want the reserve genie. And I actually do want to make use of the of these anti-suppression a little bit. They are even 1 vetted. These guys can have this one. These are 12 and these are 4-man squads. I think the 12 is better. So, but they can only come in this vehicle, so let's do it. And then we're going to need the Baveling in order to motivate them. But which Baveling are we going to take? None of them can come in armored in an IFV. They've got the medium machine gun, but the worse availability, they could be upvetted. I think I'll just go for numbers here. And I've got 6 of these. So let's actually take they're very cheap. Let's take them in one of those new 408 vehicles. Just to give it a shot. It's not amphibious. It has less health, but it's the same price somehow. It's less armor, less smoke. Yeah, but it's faster, so we can do that. Let's up with them a bit. Artillery tab. We're going to fill 4 squads. I definitely want this 2 of these being mobile. Other than that, I'm just going to go for how much smoke. How much is the range of smoke? It's possibly like 5625. But I think they should have smoke as well. I'm not quite sure. But let's go and get some very cheap mortars just for the smoke. And let's actually bring them in this vehicle so we can redeploy them easily. Tank tab. We are definitely going to take the Prat. We're going to take the Pvat. We're going to take the Leopards upvetted. I'm also going to take the new Leopards upvetted. And we're going to take the Centurion for spam. Now I don't have the ITO right now. We need to see if we can squeeze it in. I want the Reckon with the minigun. I want the new units here. This one even with the military police trait and good availability. And definitely the Panzerwerkeners, and they need to be fast. Which one is faster? This one. This is the unit I want to bring into position, so let's upward them a little bit. Autocannon really nice, but we have to keep the slots in mind. 2 cards of single vetted Eyehawks is mandatory. 1 card of Stingers is mandatory. And for quick play, I think having a designated AA helicopter ain't bad. If I get rushed. Yeah, I want to get 1 helicopter each. How much does it cost to upwet them? It's only 4. Availability goes up by 8% points. Let's actually do that. Air. We do need AA. We've got these are our 2 AA options. Which one are we going to take? I think the range, yeah, it's a no-brainer. It's also 5 of them. ECM is worse, but we do take the Phantom for sure. I do want to take the Siege for quick play, or for ranked play. I think having a cluster bomber would be wise. The F-16C has much better accuracy. It has better ECM. Let's take the F-16. Now we've got 7 points left. I think having another leader wouldn't hurt, so let's take the tank leader. And then 4 points. We don't have any 4-point slot. We have a 1 2-point slot only. Now there's another 2-point slot. Artillery and air. So let's actually crank it up. Let's get this one to be really annoying. Frontline artillery. Let's upweight it once actually. And then it'll be used as a tank gun as well. And then I'm going to take 1 plane. Should we go napalm against enemy infantry? I think that might be fun. But having only 1 fighter, well, it's a bit bad. Let's take it. Okay, overall I think that this division seems a little bit more versatile than Div Mob due to, having some better tanks. So I think for 1v1 this might be better. It's still quite spammy if you wanted to. But in 10v10 I think that the Div Mob might actually be better. Due to its it also being spammy with the infantry, but having more artillery. But we'll see how it goes. Let me save this. This is going to be CLKA. Okay, this my favorite unit is going to be let me think. It's going to be this one, the KMA with the military police trade. It's also a new unit, which is looking pretty cool. Yep. Alright then, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Enjoy the DLC, the free DLC when it comes out. There's also a new map called Eiche, so check that out as well. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Until then, bye for now.